destroy me again. Look, we're Goggle Bros, see? Come on, I'll finish Alan Wake next year, I promise. Come on, next year, don't kill me.
Well, alright then.
Wait, really?
But you have to deal with her.
Oh, okay. Doesn't seem that bad. Well, hello, little girl. Did you bring a game for me? Yeah. Okay, yes, that's a game. Why don't you just set it down and we can, Hey, Darkness, do you... Oh, creepy death child. This should be fun. Fear. First Encounter Assault Recon, a team of government agents that specializes in dealing with the paranormal and supernatural. Except for the fact that they have absolutely no preparation or experience in dealing with anything that acts in weird ways and can't be solved by shooting it with bullets. Sounds about right for an unsupervised government organization. Another secret organization has had their special super psychic soldier use his group of mindless soldiers he can psychically control, break out, and begin a murder spree. So wait, you're telling me that if you lock someone up from childhood, then teach them to command lethal soldiers from any distance to kill people, they might kill you and break out? Come now, have a little faith in Stockholm Syndrome, people! Oh, and this is actually the second time that this man did this. The first time he was still a child and hadn't been taught to control and kill yet, and he still managed to cause a great deal of damage and kill people. So you put him back in the program and taught him to cause more damage. You are all denser than a neutron star. Most of this game can be summed up as follows. The Psychic Commander is in X place. Go to that place. Have a shootout with tens of his psychic soldiers. Find him. He messes with your mind and leaves. He can't be found on the government radar anymore. Shoot your way out of that area to the new area. Go to next area, usually by helicopter. The game is kind of unbalanced. They expect you to constantly use the time-slowing mechanic to take out enemies, so you're as healthy as a leper with cancer. Bullets rip through you like cheesecloth, but each enemy can soak up an insane amount of hits. There's a lot of moments of hiding while the idiot AI doesn't come to get you, until your energy charges back up, slowing down time, ducking around the corner, cracking off a couple more shots, and then get back behind cover before you're shot, even in slow-mo. Then duck back into cover, repeat for the next 5 or 6 minutes. You're incentivized to sneak up on enemies, but if your flashlight is on, they'll notice you as soon as you enter their spawn territory. You can be down 3 hallways and up a floor, and you'll still hear one of them shout, "Flashlight!" because you've been found. So just leave your flashlight off. Right? Wrong. Every environment looks the same to begin with due to reused assets and backtracking. You'll constantly get lost. But then everything is so dark. Going in some areas is just deliberately plunging yourself into pitch darkness. Without your flashlight, you're never going to be able to find your way down a hallway. Even if you're willing to risk it though, you'll still be noticed before you've even seen the enemies 80% of the time. So if the shooting is decent but definitely subpar, what is it that holds the game together? What is it that made it so that I couldn't wait to get back into this game? Well, the atmosphere is unbelievable. It knows how to play with your expectations and build up tension. The creepy death child can kill you if you're not ready, and she's constantly stalking you. When will she appear again? You'll walk down a hall and see the red mist that means she's down there, but you have to keep going. You'll climb down a ladder, and as you turn around and are about to leave that level of platform you're on, there she is at the top looking down at you out of nowhere. Even without seeing Alma, the death child, it can play with your emotions. A dark figure steps off and jumps off a ledge into the water and vanishes. Is that an enemy waiting to jump at me? Is the deep water going to kill me? At no point was I attacked underwater, yet every time I had to swim in the game, I felt my whole body tense up. This story is kind of weird, though. So, Alma was the daughter of the guy in charge of the program, and they locked her up to make a psychic soldier out of her, and that didn't work. So they artificially made her pregnant while she was in a coma, and then induced contractions when it was time for the birth. She woke up and had twins, the Psychic Commander and the guy that we're controlling. One got used for the program, the other was us. How did we end up in the military with a sort of kind of normal life? Who knows? You have to stop all of your gameplay to find out any story by finding phones with messages left behind or computers you can hack into, so that you can listen to the characters tell you the story indirectly. It's an interesting way to tell the story, but it really hurts the flow of gameplay. I felt so bored by the end it was just skipping over story because you have to keep standing next to the phone or the computer until they're done talking. The characters all die. Yeah, I mean all. Even the other main characters are insinuated to die in an end cutscene with you that I'm honestly not going to give away because it creeped me out so much more than the right ending for Dead Space did even. The director of the entire program even gets murdered by naked, creepy adult Alma. You shoot your twin brother in the head during a mental insanity trip, but of course there was one character I wanted to shoot.
My name is Norton Mapes. I'm an engineer.
It's a civilian.
I want to shoot him anyway. Holy, you're fat. I want to shoot the fat man.
Just wait here.
Right in the belly. What happens if I do? Absolutely nothing. You are really, really arrogant. I'm gonna have to assume that you're evil. Yeah, there's no way you're not evil.
Alice Wade stopped by my office this morning. The last thing we need right now is a sexual harassment case drawing unwanted attention to this task force.
Okay, so the answer is he does exist. He's his own person. He's not necessarily evil. He's just a douche canoe that I should shoot.
This tubby, arrogant idiot messes with you constantly throughout the game, makes you help him, and then uses it to make your life worse. And I was looking forward to getting my revenge and shooting him in the head so much. But no. Instead, the director steals that pleasure from me, and then the guy thinks he can redeem himself by helping at the end. No, you didn't redeem yourself, and you're still dead. Good riddance. The game left me somewhat indifferent and confused. On the one hand, you have really good atmosphere, some interesting weapons, and I was really, really looking forward to each day that I was streaming this game. On the other hand, I got frustrated constantly. I was just eternally lost because repetitive environments, darkness, and no sense of direction result in an incredibly lost Otter, and constant difficult enemies that were aware of my presence from a country block away border on teeth-grittingly annoying. And I was only on the normal difficulty. The story was interesting, especially since it was presented in the pieces that were disconnected and indirect and you had to put everything back together, but there was a definitive story behind it all that you could grasp if you took the time to look. But that required that you stop the entire flow of gameplay to discover the story. Every good thing in this game was wonderful. The bad things weren't terrible, but they pile up to almost outweigh the good. Overall, though, the game is definitely worth seeing. If you enjoy atmospheric horror with some action and shooting, this would be a good game to check out. Assuming you can find somewhere to get it, because it doesn't seem to be on sale at Steam anymore. Hey, don't blame me. I don't make their decisions. I don't know what they're thinking. Now go bring back Allison. I need him.